Filipinos just can't seem to get together without having a few drinks on the table.
True.
However, this ceremonial
I never had that, I
spirits
think.
is considered essential for a safe and devil-free session, as drinkers share a common glass.
This is something that I experienced in Siargao. Everybody was just sharing a glass. I was kind of like skeptical. Hello, and welcome to What's Up Philippines! We are back with another video with your host Nelly, and today I am going to react to a video that I can relate to. One of my most viewed videos in the past was related to that topic, and it's about Filipino drinking. It's quite intense. I can say that the drinks are quite strong. I think I was spitting fire when I had tanduay. And today I am reacting to Philippines 101 Filipino drinking etiquette. Which one are you? And it's by Bogat the Explorer. So I'm very excited to watch this video. I already know that I will probably have a few points that I can relate to pretty much. Before we head into the video, please make sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and also check out my other channel, Nelly's Life. And without further ado, let's get into this video.
Communal drinking is a vital part of Filipino culture. From the smallest birthday parties to big town fiestas, Filipinos just can't seem to get together without having a few drinks on the table.
True.
However, believe it or not, amidst the chaos lies an age-old order. Welcome to Philippines 101, and this is Philippine drinking etiquette.
I love the background.
Following the opening of the bottle, the tangero, also called the gunner, and one of the distinctive characters of the drinking culture in the Philippines, assumes an important role. Now, prior to the commencement of the festivities, a small portion of the intoxicating liquid is poured into the cap, then subsequently emptied onto the ground. This ceremonial
I never had that, I
spirits
think.
is considered essential for a safe and devil-free session. The tangero pours the drink every time, measuring the liquor by eye. The participants are not given individual glasses. This is in accordance with the tradition of tagay, which means a show of trust, camaraderie, and in these days, a united willingness to enter in a COVID Russian roulette, as drinkers share a common glass passed in a round.
This is something that I experienced in Siargao when we went island hopping, and all of a sudden everybody was just sharing a glass, and I just got so I don't know, I was kind of like skeptical because, you know, we had some pandemics going on. So yeah, that was quite interesting to experience. Yeah, right.
In a COVID Russian roulette, as drinkers share a common glass passed in a round-robin sequence. It is frowned upon to take a pass, but when a drinker is excessively intoxicated, a substitute from within the group must consume the shot in the drinker's place without affecting his or her own turn to maintain the sequence. It is customary, post-consumption, to return the shot glass to the center of the table or hand it directly to the tangero to be refilled for the next drinker. The composition of every drinking session varies. However, it is important to familiarize oneself with these characters as to be aware of their characteristics. The Drunken Master, a legend gifted with immunity from inebriation, usually left with the task of cleaning up after all is said and done. The Walking Dead. This creature's will to stay conscious despite consuming overwhelming amount of alcohol is commendable and allows it to continuously engage with the group, albeit from a half-dead state. The Escape Artist, capable of sudden disappearances, it leaves unnoticed, bringing with it its share of the bill.
The werewolf.
The usual catalyst of trouble. It turns aggro and overconfident with every shot.
Oh my goodness.
The concert queen or king.
Yeah.
A frustrated vocalist,
karaoke.
this creature bogarts the karaoke machine in its quest for validation. The Sleeping Beauty. With its low tolerance for alcohol, this creature lacks the ability to stay conscious with its introduction in its bloodstream.
Okay, the Sleeping Beauty, I have seen so many pictures from my friends taking pictures and posing with the Sleeping Beauty at the end of the night, where everybody's just kind of like, you know, Posing with the Sleeping Beauty.
Because it is
Love it.
immobilized early on in the session, the Sleeping Beauty is the primary target for embarrassing photos and unwarranted facial doodles. The runner. One tasked with the acquisition and logistics of essential supplies to perpetuate the drinking session, such as ice and booze. One
Nice.
privilege of the runner is that it is able to choose the food it likes,
Very essential.
consumed by the group along with the alcohol. You see, for Filipinos, no drinking session is complete without the accompaniment of food.
Yes, I was
Usually
waiting for
of the
that.
greasy and fatty variety. This is called pulutan.
Pulutan.
And it comes from the Filipino word pulo, meaning to pick up. Now, it is acceptable for drinkers to grab small bites in between shots. This is to remove the bitterness from the alcohol, as well as prolong intoxication, as the food is hoped to slow down the alcohol from entering the bloodstream.
In German, it's called a gute Unterlage, which is a good base.
It is unacceptable, however, to consume the pulutan with rice, as it is meant to be shared and not to be hoarded and treated like a meal. In the event that grease or fat is unavailable, inexpensive nuts and chips are usually the viable alternatives, including some born out of creative ingenuity, like the tuna and counter-tracker combo.
That
Nakita ko to sa mga
might be delicious, actually.
Pare, sarap po. Ina, pare.
Sarap.
Ina, pare. Ina, sarap po.
Kampai or
Kampai.
in Japanese is the Filipino way of saying cheese. The clinking of glasses and the partaking of a shared beverage containing every participant's DNA is meant to honor old friendships, celebrate new ones, and in certain situations, possibly avert oneself from being violated with a sharp piece of metal designed to break up ice. Wag mo gawing kanin ang aming pulutan. Wait, huwag ka na, no?
So good. I hope there is another part of this because there's so much about the culture, the etiquette of drinking in the Philippines. I personally have been part of this pleasure many times because, you know, sometimes when you meet people, it involves a lot of San Miguel, Red Horse or Tanduay. So you can't say no, of course, you have to be part of the fun. And luckily, I have a very strong background of like my family being very acquainted with this kind of culture. In Bosnia, we can take a lot, so I don't know which person I am of the ones, but definitely the one that's, you know, strong throughout the night. Just have to make sure I stay hydrated. That's it. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, definitely give it a thumbs up. I have another channel called Nelly's Life where I vlog about my life, and I've been living in the Philippines for 3.5 years, documented a lot, and I'm going to publish even more, bring some joy and happiness to you guys. So head over there if you want to see a little bit of my background, behind the stage, behind the scenes content. Please follow me on Instagram. It's Nelly's Life __, and I'll see you on the next video here on What's Up Philippines. Wow, I need a coffee.